Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube. It's Sunday, May 2nd, 2021, 1:05 p.m. Central Time. Let's go. So, as you can see on the Nervous Network CKB 2-hour chart, we are still kind of trading below this 3-cent line. Now, we did come up and have a brush with it on May 1st, which was great to see. And you can also see how we kind of broke free of this channel that I had kind of painted up in the previous video. And speaking of the previous video, I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys all for the support and likes. I had asked everyone if we could get to 75 likes. I think we blew the doors off at over 100 likes. Wow, that's just great. Great to see. Thank you guys all for the support. So the ecosystem is in CKB has kind of changed, but there are a couple things that I'm seeing with this that may cause this to either bounce down back to this channel here, or B, maybe altogether kind of bounce back into this channel, or C, we may be forming an ascending triangle. Let's talk about the bearish scenario first. So when I'm looking at this chart, the first thing I'm kind of noticing is this upward trend for the peaks. Now, this is forming what's known as somewhat of an ending diagonal. Ending diagonals are usually a pretty bearish sign. So keep that in mind. The one thing I'm looking for is another maybe couple tops here at this 3-cent line right around in this area here. And what would be nice is if we can extend this out and get rid of this channel and form maybe something like an ascending triangle or something like that. Either way, I think the near short term with this formation, we might see some bearish activity on CKB. At least we know what to expect. Again, this is not financial or trading advice, anything of that nature, but we can definitely see how this pattern is playing out. I wish this spike was a little bit higher, folks. I really do. The one positive thing we have going here is the lows are getting higher and the highs are getting higher. So let's try to figure out when we could potentially see this thing maybe drop down a little bit or make its next move. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to remove some of the trend lines I had drawn previously. So looking at this chart, folks, one thing that sticks out here for a swing high to swing low or vice versa is this point to this point or this point to this point. We may be able to try to figure out what's going to happen here. I suspect we may squeeze up into this little corner here. And that's where I think we want to see a Fibonacci time zone appear, is somewhere in here. So let's break this down quick. Let me get the Fibonacci time zones out. Here we are. We will go from this swing high to this swing low here. Again, that's really not confirming anything. Okay, so I feel a lot better about going from this swing high to this swing low. Let's see if we can get a double confirmation on this. Not really seeing much. So here we have a line here. I'm going to drop a vertical line and try to mark this. And then, oops, we're going to move this. I'm interested in measuring this swing high to this swing low here. And interestingly enough, we get a double confirmation here. Now this doesn't mean anything. What I'm seeing is these Fibonacci time zones here are signaling reversals and pivot points and things like that. So this just kind of gives us a possibility of a point in time to monitor for an upcoming reversal or breakout or drop off. Now, if we play this line this way, We have a beautiful, almost ascending triangle. Like I said, I would like to see this up a little bit higher. Of course, this would be over here. Same with this point. That would be a really bullish scenario. But like I've mentioned, um, we may be in for a drop back down into this pie slice. So we're going to keep this in mind. The potential pivot points here, folks, we're looking May 3rd, about 1 p.m. Central Time, to May 3rd, what is that, 3 p.m. Central Time. So we gonna watch from like noon to 5 May 5th or May 3rd for a potential drop off or spike upwards. There really is not, I mean, I think the argument can be made for a bullish or bearish scenario with this trend here. The bearish scenario, obviously, that ending diagonal, and then you got the the bullish scenario. You can argue, hey, the lows are getting higher and the highs are getting higher, so we might expect this to inverse and eventually take off. That's really all I got for you guys, folks, with CKB. I'm not going to go ahead and rule out this pie slice here until maybe tomorrow. As I was saying, I think there's a good chance, somewhere in this time frame, we may creep back up to around the 3-cent level before she makes a move. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support you guys shown me in that last video. I truly appreciate every single like. All the new subscribers, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here on the channel. If you'd be so kind, just drop another like on this video if you found this TA helpful. This is what I'm seeing in the current ecosystem on stock charts with CKB Nervos Network at this moment. So I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their Sunday, and we'll tune back in tomorrow for sure. Especially, you may not see a video from me until this thing has made a move. We may do a couple videos, just maybe one in the morning, one in the afternoon. But thanks again, everyone. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you guys very much.